I finally got my compass working, and that's what we were talking about. Because Miss Siri, or that's Alexa, this is Siri, and whoever the next name they're going to be calling, that we're just kind of, in between the changes. And so, like I'm saying, there's going to be so much changes that's going to start to happen, especially in this full moon. And so I'm going to do, because I talk a lot, and and for me is I like to give information about how all of this is going to kind of, affect all of us. And what's happening in the outside world or the external world, whether it's government or politics or, gossips or drama or all those other things, TikTok videos and so forth. And those are like, for example, social media. And so, for me is, I just feel that it's time for me to just talk about things that's going to help one another. And it helps me. And, for the last 20 years, because now we're in a new cycle, because it changes every 20 years. And so it's good to kind of rearrange, and that's why we call it spring cleaning. I mean, look at my hair. I have to put it so high in my tita bun because I'm ready to, that's on my list, to change the color or do something with my hair, because I cut it the last time, and now it's just change of time. And with that, my mom was explaining to me about, because the other time she kind of came in and she saw where, I have certain things, placement, and she went off and da-da-da-da. So yesterday we went to, pay respect to my ancestors, my grandfather, my uncle, my dad, and, everybody that was out there. And so we talked about direction. And we all need direction in life, right? And so we also need to know, if we create a map of life, we have to also remember to create the right direction. Because if we don't plan for the next 20 years, we might fall into some that we think it's, we can do it, but then it ends up to get worse. Maybe it was there for a reason, because there's always a reason to a why. Like I always say, there's always a reason, a season for a lifetime. And everything you pick up from that moment of that reason, whether it's good or bad, you have to have and learn that knowledge and experience, because all these experiences create your journey. And sometimes the baddest time in life is actually the blessing in the sky, because you got awakened and you realize really your self-worth, your value, and your love, and that was my theme that I keep on pushing for 2021, is that we need to be recognizing those elements of ourselves. And so all of a sudden last night, I don't know what time it was, I had to bust out my compass and start to around my house, because we have it all on our smartphone. Thank God for technology. Before I had to go out and get one. I don't even know where I put it. Because one point, I did go to Feng Shui classes with, Master Lao, and he's such a great person, and he did do my house, I don't know how many years ago, but it was very, very interesting. And, and so at that time, I never because I had so many things going on. And so right here, I'm putting in where my little sacred spot is, where I have my ancestors and stuff like that. But check this out. This is so funny. Can you believe that when you do this for your descendants, that it should be north? And look. Perfectly north is right here. Wow. Right here. Can you see that? Yeah, look at that. Oh, my phone. Right here. So this is a very strong energy point right here, and I'm glad, and it's like, it's just whatever what you want to believe or don't want to believe, it's really your choice. But that's why we need a compass in our life to understand the direction that we're going to be taking. Either it's north, which is this way that I found out, and and so forth, because every one of us have a certain direction strong point. And so I'm going to put some little tidbits about that, but I kind of wanted to share that because that's the knowledge that was passed on to my mama about where and how you put your pillow and how you sleep and how you rest your feet up in what direction. She was teaching me that. And many different culture, many different religion has different ways of which is, and do it something that you feel, your kokoro, your heart feels comfortable, and that way set your intention to the right direction. So you take care, and I just gotta keep on chucking away. Look at my treasure I found. Look at this. Can't wait to clean it up. Aloha.